Balance is the most difficult thing you can learn. A lot of things have been happening in my life since I entered college. Made so many new connections, lost old ones, and some old ones have only grown stronger. Some new connections have been so meaningful, and it's so hard being able to give each one of these connections their time. Especially when certain connections I want to spend more time with, but I just can't. Of course, there is also the actual college work, the courses, and all the content which I have learned in my first 4 months in college, which eclipses so much of GCSE. It's difficult, to say the least. Then there is also my hobbies. This channel, which is basically a plant which I am taking care of. I want to water this plant as much as I can and let it grow as fast as possible, but it's a bit difficult. Then there's the gym and wrestling, the hobbies that improve me physically and spiritually, making me think more about my body and my mind. The connections with my coaches and the people at the gyms who have aided me so much, physical, spiritual, and emotional mentors. Sorry for boring you with that little monologue about my life, but it's important. Trust me. I'm sure most of you can relate to this. Having growing responsibilities that you must meet, but find it hard to, as meeting one would mean focusing less on your dreams and aspirations. If you are in this position, I'm so happy that you clicked on this video because it's hard and a lot on your mind trying to balance your life. Giving each respective plant some water even when you may not want to is freaking difficult, man. I get it. But there is not better feeling than knowing that every job, every responsibility, and every plant that needed watering has been watered at the end of the week. Notice how I said end of the week and not day. I like to measure my progress based on my weeks. Did I do better than I did last week in getting closer to my goals? Did I do better at being consistent? By doing this, you don't run the risk of feeling like you are constantly on this roller coaster of doing better or worse and better and worse. And honestly, it slows your life down a lot. And when you view your time across week and week and week instead of each day, there is peace you feel when you have secured everything in your hands that just feels and makes you feel perfect. Now, for us college students, or maybe if you're even in secondary school or uni or whatever, I started writing the script when I was on a 2 week holiday. Not out of the city or doing anything particularly exciting, but I did not want to regret having all this time and not using it at all in any way to benefit me, and not use this time to create positive habits that will serve me and kill off bad habits which would not only make me feel a little good for a short term time and would only do to limit my potential. That's all bad habits do. They keep you restricted from reaching your full potential and they just waste your time, really. And I find that balancing my life in every aspect, the dean, the fun, the fitness, the connections, the mental health, everything, the better you can balance all of this and the better you can keep to this, the harder it will be for people to bring you down and for bad habits to survive in the midst of you working and giving your 100% towards every single one of your goals and aspirations. A key aspect to giving 100% of your all into every goal and aspiration that you won't hear from any other self-improvement video is that it takes you to balance everything and give every plant as much water as it needs to grow, even by a little, to always move forward without neglecting another aspect. This is how you always move forward. It's the best advice, and no self-improvement video that I have watched across like my solid year of watching self-improvement content, not a single video has talked about this. And it's frustrating, right? Because this is the stuff that isn't all glamour, it isn't all, shown in the movies or whatever. This is the stuff which actually makes such a huge impact to how you take care of yourself, how you think, the kind of success you have in your life. This is the kind of thing which no one talks about. And I'm honestly shocked because it's the biggest thing that has helped me on self-improvement. The biggest thing that helped me get my life in shape. The best thing that got me in shape, physically, mentally, etc. This is how you always move forward. This is how you always make progress. You fail an exam, but at least you're looking better physically. You look worse physically, but at least you've made that one meaningful connection. a group of your friends turn on you, well, at least you're getting straight A stars on your exams across the board. There will always be something to keep you hanging up, no matter how far you fall in another aspect of your life. And if there is nothing to keep you up, you have so many avenues in your life to work on. You're never lost because there's always at least two directions in your life which, if you step and walk down, results will show. But of course, you can only live in this state if, one, you already live a life where you can execute the habit, and two, if you already live a life where you know or have aspirations. If you need some guidance on either of these two areas, drop it in the comments below and I will make a video dedicated to each one of these. Share this video to spread the word to someone who you think may need some motivation, because if I can help even one person, then my day is made. Subscribe and like the video to support the channel. As a 17-year-old balancing this with college and fitness, it would mean a lot. This is the 7am guy, signing out.